Hello, Libra. How are you? Welcome. I hope you're doing very, very well. Libra, let's see what your energies are like right now so you can use them to your advantage and see a situation from a new point of view. This reading is general. Take what resonates with you and don't discard the message. And it applies to all those who have their sun, rising, moon, or Venus in the sign of Libra. Libra, you can complement your readings from your different signs to have a much more personalized horoscope. Let's channel a message for the sign of Libra. Let's see, Libra. This starts with the Nine of Swords, the Hanged Man, the Chariot, the Empress. All right. Libra, situation that tension that is very closely related to emotional matters. We could be talking about friendship, relationships, social environments, right? Here with the Empress. Ways of expressing love, your feelings. Um, I see there may be a situation you've gone through in your relationships. Maybe something happened here, a conversation or some information that has come to light, which then made you question things, whether it's questioning the bond, questioning your feelings, questioning the fate of the relationship as well, right? I feel this as a kind of pause or a slowdown. Sometimes these necessary pauses invite you to look within, to look at our inner selves, to question everything. I feel that through all that questioning, thoughts have come up. Maybe some of them are uncertainties, ghosts from the past, right? Intrusive thoughts, a whole range, right? Of thoughts that sometimes, when you don't have control over them, they cause or even anxiety itself, or getting stuck on an idea, sometimes in an obsessive way. So you have an opportunity here, and I feel that the challenge actually brought this situation to light. How you control your mind, how you control those thoughts that come and go, or that are triggered by stories from your past. Start seeing them from another perspective, right? Separate the ego from the self, right? These thoughts come from the ego. They come from the fear and insecurity of the ego. They're not yours, right? Just observe from the outside and gain a new perspective and have the ability to let them go, right? To set them free in order to move forward with this bond, with this relationship, whether it's a friendship, a family relationship, or a romantic relationship from a different place. So I think you all have gone through a challenge there. You've figured out some kind of code that this is, I'm sorry, sometimes like being able to open a door with a key, and having found this key. And yes, it's sometimes hard because the key was missing. You didn't know where it was, but now it's found. This is going to allow you to move forward in this relationship, or also in the way you relate to the other person, in a totally different way, more self assertive, more confident, with your desires for the future clear, what you want with this person, or what you want to build. So let's also be grateful for those situations, right? That allow us to question ourselves. For those thoughts that come up, to listen to them, not to repress them, but also to have that ability to know how to let go, right? Of what is no longer bringing anything positive to our life or to our relationship. And to be able to move forward from a place of greater security. Knowing that there may be a bond here that continues of a different level, right? Like some kind of evolution. I feel that those bonds that deepen, that gain more ground. Thank you. Let's see what else we have, Libra. General energy available. You have the Eight of Cups there, the Ace of Swords, the Four of Swords, and the Emperor. Your perspective shift is similar to how you handle the situation involving swords on, and Five of Swords, gas, pasao, and a major wake-up call. And this great vision is giving way to something. I see a serious objective perspective there, a perspective where something has been carefully thought through. The situation has been viewed with a great deal of maturity. And I feel that the decisions being made from now on are going to be very firm and very stable decisions. I do feel that the situation has made you think a lot, maybe even more than necessary. It hasn't been easy, but it's been a challenge to leave that pattern behind, right? To leave behind what was disturbing your mind, those thoughts from your past, anxieties, thoughts too, obsessions, with a particular subject, right? That have nothing to do with the Libra you are now, but with the Libra you were in the past. Today you're in a different place. You've decided to turn things around. You've decided to leave all of this behind, right? It's part of your past. Something that has been deep inside, something that maybe hasn't seen the light. Now it's visible. Now it's exposed. But so you can see it, so you can accept it, so you can embrace it. You make that decision with courage and say, this ends. Now I cut this off. I let this go. And I move forward toward a new path, with a perspective and a vision very different from the one I had before, right? A mature vision, a stable vision, and above all, a secure one. Because I feel that this challenge has given you confidence. To feel confident about an idea, a thought, or a vision that you have for the future. And you know you want to move forward. You know you want to take steps forward. But the energies are telling you not to rush. Everything comes in its own time, step by step. There's no need to press that accelerator, but rather think carefully about every step you're going to take. Reflect. Think, meditate. And if it's to go backwards, it's only to gain momentum. That's all. Not to return to an image, a thought, or a repetitive situation. Let's see what else we have. Dear Libra, general and available energy. You have the Ace of Pentacles here. We have the Five of Cups. Judgment, the Five of Pentacles. Pay attention to this, okay? Because there is no beginning without an end. There is no new stage if a previous stage hasn't ended. And yes, what I see, what you're closing, is something really very important, isn't it? It's a karmic pattern. It's something that connects you to your past. Or something that has also become a habit. Maybe when you express yourself or when you feel. Today, life is giving you the opportunity to evolve, to progress, to level up. But it's not easy. This is hard. And it comes with challenges. It's hard to let go. Because you can't carry all that baggage from the past into the new stage. And sometimes you have to go through very deep situations, right? Sometimes you can be overwhelmed by a lot of emotions. You have to let yourself be moved by the feeling or emotion, whatever it is, right? To let it out. I feel there's some energy there to release something emotional that had been building up. to purge all that and to cleanse these feelings. Everything is inviting you to release this burden, to make way for a rebirth, and to be able to level up. Don't be afraid to make decisions. Don't be afraid to communicate, even though there's a feeling there, right? Like we have some energy of, yes, sometimes you feel afraid or insecure about speaking up to communicate what you feel, right? Whether your truth will be accepted, whether it will be taken into account. Sometimes you're also struggling with this fear of loss, right? The fear of losing, how much this weighs and how much you can gain. So I feel like you're in a situation, Libra, where you're facing something deep, something there is value and courage. Courage to speak the truth, to communicate openly with that person as well, right? To say what you feel, to look for a solution, a new perspective on the situation. Okay. I feel like you have everything in your favor, right? To be able to break free from this pattern and make way for this new beginning, which I actually see as a great rebirth in your life, and especially in your relationship as well. Let's see what we have for Libra in the oracle. Let's go with your advice or message. Let's shuffle again. Libra. Libra, you're still here. It's the Emperor, Arcanum 4. This speaks to us about firmness, right? The firmness of decision and security, the desire to build, to feel in control of your life, to make firm decisions as well, with the choice that has already been made. But above all, also to build stability, trust, but above all, security. Dear Libra, this is what we have seen for all of you. Have a beautiful day, and we'll see you here next time.